Oh my god, this is so dusty. There's a dusty thing over here. It's my light. What the hell is that? It's a laundry hamper. I'm in bed and I have, look at this. This is ham. I felt like making a YouTube video. So here I am. I finished editing Skyrim episode 19 today. Jesus fucking Christ. I should put one of those cards. I'm gonna put a card. If you see a card, look at this. Click that shit. I work my ass off. Okay? I don't give a crap if you don't like video games. Go click it and like the video. And then come back. Okay? Seriously. I work so hard. Video games. Editing. It's really quite difficult. Anyway. I have a lovely little pimple. My hair is a little bit bald. I don't know why I put that in my hair. It is what it is. What are we going to talk about? Let's talk about boys. We're going to talk about boys, okay? Listen. This is so good. The boy that I have a crush on, but he can't know I have a crush on him because then he'll turn into a diva. He's got to think I think he's a pathetic, worthless trash. That's what he has to think. Because then he'll want to prove to me that he's not. And then he'll, give me all he's got and spend a bunch of money on me in order to prove that he's not worthless trash. But I actually don't think that. But we have to make him think I think that. So he spends extra on me and works hard. Huh? He can never see this video. Anyway. Listen. His name is Logan. And he works at the gym I go to all the time. And he's very handsome. And he's tall. And he flirts with me a little bit. But we're gonna talk about him. I'm gonna eat this. I like him because really no reason. He's just a little bit fruity. And I think he's interesting. It's not like a huge thing. Anyway. Go get yourself some fucking food. If you've gotten this far, go get some food. Go get it right now. You can literally get it right now. You're not going to miss anything crazy, okay? Go get some food. Go get some water. I need some water. Get something nutritious like carrots or something. Today, he does this all the time. It's very interesting. I think he's testing me. But he does this thing where he shows me girls that he's into, or he tells me about his love life. I just think it's kind of cute. It's like, okay. I don't know. It's like, does he want me to see the competition? Because these divas, they're cute, but they don't come anywhere close. to being on this level. But you know, to each their own. He always likes to show me all these girls he's talking to or dating. It never lasts very long, though. It's because he needs an elite diva. Not one of these pathetic Barbie girls. He's chasing all the wrong ones. He could be having an elite diva queen. But he's not. I think he's afraid. He's afraid. He's very afraid. Why is he afraid? You know what I will say, though? He's 19 years old, which is very young. Right? But I'm not going to cancel him just because he's younger. I've literally dated men that are like grown men in their 30s and not even like acting like grown men. So we're going to give a young man a chance to show up like a man and like a king. And, you know, if he can do it, who's to say he can't earn an elite diva like me, okay? But he just has been flirting a little bit. He tells me about these girls he's dating. He said he liked this girl he was talking to. She like had Chinese on her like captions. Her captions were in Chinese and she listened to Joji. So I thought maybe she's Asian. She didn't really look Asian though. But what was I thinking? Oh, he was saying like, look at this girl. And I'm like, you're into that? You're into girls? Couldn't be me, you know? And he said, I'm into people. So I'm pretty sure I'm past the point where we're skeptical. Right? Here's the thing. I never push straight men. Ever. There's nothing worse than having someone push romantically when you aren't into them. Gay men know what that feels like when a straight girl has a crush on him. It's shit. It's shitty. Women knows what that feels like with a lot of different men. And straight men know what that feels like when a gay guy is like pushy. I don't do that. That's just not cool to me. And some people are like, oh, he's not really straight. Just like, you know, be a pick-me girl as a gay guy and he'll like you. It's like, you're delusional. But anyway, we're past the point where I am skeptical or not sure if he's gay or not gay. And I don't think he's gay at all. But I think he likes boys, basically. And of course, if you like boys, you're going to like this. This is the creme de la crop as far as boys go. You're a boy who likes boys, this is the creme de la crop. Right here. It doesn't get better. Okay, so obviously he likes me. If he likes boys, he obviously likes me, okay? But he's trying to distract me with all these potential lesser divas he's entertaining. Here's what I think. I think he's intimidated and scared because he knows what it takes to be with a girl like me. Ah, okay? You don't have what it takes to be with a girl like me. Okay. No. But I think he does maybe realize that I am an elite diva. And if he doesn't feel like he's good enough to be able to have what it takes, it's really intimidating. And I also think sometimes guys, because here's the thing. Men who are more masculine energetically, which is the men who are attracted to me, I think because I'm a little bit more feminine energetically, but men who are masculine energetically tend to want a certain type of queen or woman or person, right? Because I'm not a woman. And they want a person, and that person is the light in their life. That person is the energy magnet for them. That person is like fuel for them. That person is like a muse for them. And that person also liberates them. Guys, there's nothing a masculine man hates more than dating a woman who maybe nags at him, who controls him. Men want nothing more than freedom. They want freedom more than they want a partner. They want freedom more than they want a girlfriend. They want freedom and to feel liberated. The worst thing you could do, energetically, something that's very masculine is a bumblebee. Energetically, something that's very feminine is a flower. If we look at the bumblebee, if you tie the bee down and, put a ball and chain on the bee and force it every day, you're going to pollinate the flower, you're going to go back, you're going to do this, and you clip the bee's wings and pick it up and move it to the flower and say, pollinate this. Move it to another flower, pollinate this. Move it to another flower, pollinate this. Then move it to the hive, now make honey. That bee would probably fucking die because it is miserable. You're doing all the things that it already naturally wants to do, but you're controlling it and forcing it. That's how men feel when they date a woman that's like, ning, 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 ning. Do the dishes, do the laundry, ning, ning, ning. Go to work, give me this. Shut the fuck up, bitch. You are so annoying. Okay, you know what you should do? Instead of controlling your man, you should shut the fuck up and mind your business. Because an elite diva never, ever, ever gives a shit about the king. An elite queen does not give a shit about the king. I know you think, what? That doesn't make any sense. No, it does. Because an elite queen, she's like, there's two pieces to this. The first one is she doesn't give a flying fuck about the king. Okay, if he wants to go find another damsel, go find a cute little princess in a tower, cool. I'm not going to control you. But the second part is she knows what she's worth and she knows what she wants. And she will get it. But she's not going to chase for it. So what that means, if he wants a lesser queen, like to go find a princess or go find some other irrelevant girl, or, he's getting bored with the queen, so he wants to go on an adventure, she's never going to stop him because she's an elite diva queen. And instead, she's going to let him be liberated and free. Because in an elite diva queen's mind, she's the best there is. She's the best there is. You can go out there on an adventure, go be free, go explore, go find whoever you want. You're not going to find better than this. Okay? And that's what an elite diva queen knows, okay? So she doesn't try to control. She doesn't try to, keep him. She lets him do what he wants. Now, that doesn't mean she's, dating and sleeping with and, giving all her time, energy, and attention and money to a guy who's not even committed to her, here's the standard. She says, if you want me, you gotta pick me. You gotta earn me. If you want to go out there into the world and find a different princess and chase and go after something else, cool. But you have to choose. Go out into the world for most likely getting something that's less than and not as good as me, or keep working and get access to me, get to have the best bedtime fun of your life, and get the presence of an elite queen until you no longer are working hard enough to deserve it. Okay. That is the mindset of an elite diva queen. Okay. And that's what I am. And that's going to make him more magnetized to her because he knows he's free, but he also knows the rules. So he's got to know he's free. You can, and frankly, if a guy, here's the way women work and queens work. If you really love someone, like actually, unconditionally, and they find someone who is perfect for them, who's better for them, who's the soulmate for them, who's the perfect person for them, you're not going to control them to keep them with you because you want them. You're going to liberate them because you love them and you want them to be happy. So you're going to say you found the person. I know what I want. I know the king that I want. And men are very, very easy to replace. I'm going to attract another king. And I'm grateful for you being in my life and being the king at this time. But now you found the one that you want to be with. I'm going to liberate you to be with her. And you don't get access to this anymore unless you come back. If you come back and say it was a mistake, you're going to have to pay double to get into the door. Double what you paid last time, baby boy. Right. Anyway. What it takes to be with a girl like me. Okay. So now what? I'm just kind of letting it unfold, this whole thing. I don't really know what to expect. But the fact that he, is admitting to not just liking girls is pretty big. Because that's really hard for men. Especially men who have been not pretending, but just almost masking as being straight their whole lives. And a lot of times meeting the right guy, if you're a queer man, can make it so freeing to try to open up about your sexuality to your family. Because it's one thing to say, oh, I like men, or I'm bisexual, or I'm gay, and you don't have a boyfriend or anything like that. And so they're like, okay, who gives a shit? This is awkward, But then it's another to be like, there's this guy I've been dating for X amount of time, and I really like him, and I want to introduce him to you, but I have to tell you about it, and it's scary. And there's an intention there, It can almost make honest conversations about sexuality a little bit easier when you're with someone. And I know that because I've been out of the closet for a very long time, and I've dated a lot of guys who are not completely out, and they are drawn to me because I'm so secure in myself, and because they kind of want a piece of the courage that if they date me, it makes it a little bit easier to find that courage to be honest with people in their family about who they are and who wouldn't love me. I've never dated a gay guy or any guy, right, bi or whatever sexuality, whose mom didn't love me. All the moms love me. I'm the son she always wanted. Compared to her disappointment son. Her disappointment son, which is the one I'm usually dating. And then there's me, the angel son, that she now gets to have. That's usually how the moms feel when I date their sons. I am the angel son-in-law. Anyway. What are we thinking? Do you want to go get red light? I still have a bunch of ham here. Okay. We're going to be very careful because we have a knife in our hands. I know it's dark, okay? Look. Light on. Open this. Take this out over here. The fork just fell on the floor. Okay. Girl, this is the ugliest light I've ever seen in my life. We're not gonna turn that on. Okay, you get to go here. I'm gonna chug some chocolate milk. You're gonna watch. Watch this. That shit is so good. I'm gonna put this ham in a Tupperware. But let's keep talking about this boy, okay? So, why do I like him? You know what? I only like him because he's flirted a little bit with me. And he doesn't look like a gross little monkey. Like, look. I'm tired of dating monkeys, okay? I want to date someone who looks cute. Okay? Like me. Look cute like me. What were we doing? Oh, red light. I should probably shave my face. Okay, it's gonna get dark again. Don't you worry. It's not gonna stay this dark. I'm gonna brush my teeth, but we'll do that off camera, I think, when we're done with our video, okay? There's a fork on the ground. Wait. Why do I use red light? Well, I'm trying not to be bald. Why? Because I actually really like hair. It's really fun for me. And I'm doing everything I can to get hair. Alright, we're going to use red light now. Oh my god. I can't sit like that because I'm only in underwear right now. And you can't see that. Because it costs extra. Anyway, what this is it's like a red light. It's basically therma red light that heals your skin. Feels really good. But yeah, I don't really know what's gonna happen. I have not really thought about that at all. What's gonna happen with this whole boy thing? There's always multiple boys all the time into me. I do like this one, though, at the gym. But I think I would like him a lot more if he did things for me. And the truth is, I don't know how it would get taken to the next level. Because the next level would be like connecting outside of the work environment, which is kind of too big of a step, honestly. And the thing about dating in a feminine way as well, this is why if you date as a woman, dating men, you need to be dating more than one guy, because you're not chasing anyone, you're attracting. And the only reason you should stop dating multiple guys is because one of them wants to commit to you and has worked and earned enough to be the boyfriend, basically. Because all the boys should be competing against each other. And, you know, if one fails or does some red flag shit, you block him, you kick him out. That's how you date in a feminine way. And you let them show you who they are. And while you're waiting around, if you don't have any suitors, if you only have a couple at one specific time, with that time when you are waiting, you basically, you know, like, spend your time focusing and obsessing over yourself and enjoying yourself and building yourself. And a lot of that is going to be like, if you're alone and sad and, you know, you're a feminine person trying to attract a masculine partner, you spend that free time doing skincare, wash your face, moisturize your face, you know, stretch, cook some food, eat some food, take a bath, take a bubble bath, you know, do your homework if you have to do that stupid shit. It's so stupid. You know, organize your house, vacuum a little bit, make it nice, clean up your space, make a vision board, write down your dreams, burn some incense, do some witchy, cute little spiritual shit. What else? Go do something joyful to you. Go out into nature, walk around. What else you gonna do? You should probably be doing like spiritual stuff, you know, learning or school. You should probably be doing something creative and fun. You should probably be crying, you know, processing your trauma. You should probably be, you know, making your home feel like a good place so that you can lie in your bed and feel happy rather than depressed because your house feels energizing. You should probably be eating food. You should probably be looking at your bank account, seeing how much money you got, okay? Compared to yesterday, it's probably less, but you know what? That's why you're trying to find some men to date, right? Because the more suitors in your life, then the more money you can get, okay? Seriously. And they're going to compete. Who can spend the most? Which boy can spend the most on you? Okay? Whoever spends the most gets the prize. The prize is you. Okay. Anyway, I want to sit this way. So, who's the other boys besides this one? Well, I don't think I can say. But sometimes I do like some of my clients. Not gonna lie. I don't make it unprofessional. Okay, but I do have this one client that I like a lot. and he's tall, and he's handsome, and I clean for him, and he pays me. And when he came back home at the end of the work I was doing today, and he was like, he got stuff for a gin and tonic. And I was like, oh, I hope he offers or like asks me if I want one, because I would say yes and I'd drink it. But he didn't. And I wasn't going to like push and be weird. But if he would have said, do you want one? I said, yes, girl, I do. Give it to me. Anyway. He's already ahead of the gym boy. Why? Because he's giving me money. Granted, I'm working for him. But you know what? It's better than nothing. What I really want is just a boyfriend that I don't have to do any work. I just exist in his life. And he gives me lots of money just because he's obsessed with me. That's the vision. That's what I want. What am I going to do? What would you do with your life if you never had to worry about money? Because you had a rich husband or a rich boyfriend who just did all sorts of nice things for you. I would do all sorts of things. I would have a great, great life, wonderful life. Do all the things that I've ever wanted to do. Spend my day doing everything fun. I already spend my day doing everything fun. It's just, literally, my life would look exactly kind of how it is now, because I already fill my day with all the things that I enjoy a lot. However, I wouldn't be crying all the time and poor. That's the only difference. My life would look amazing and wonderful, and I wouldn't be crying all the time, nor poor. I would be happy. Happy and rich. With a rich husband. Just how I want it. I've said this before. There was a video game I played as a little boy with 3 potential women you could date and marry. You could date the lesbian, and she was like a geologist named Nami. And she had like short hair. She's very butch. Okay. You were a man dating her, but it was like the lesbian option for the queer woman who were playing video games, I think. And then you could date Celia, who was like the farmer girl who was like really good and loved like crops and working and shit. And then you could date Muffy. And Muffy had a red dress and cute little red shoes and big blonde hair. And I always married Muffy. Who wouldn't want to marry Muffy? Okay, the other two are drab and wretched in comparison. Muffy is the it girl. I am Muffy in real life, okay? I don't want to be no Celia. I don't want to be getting my feet and hands dirty doing some work. I don't want to be going in the geologist mine. No. No thanks. How about I just look cute and you do the work, get paid, and give me money. That's what I want. We're going to go until this red light stops. I do believe it works. I'm just not... I've been doubtful a little bit because I've been thinking, oh my gosh, what if it doesn't work? Like, what if it's not actually working? What if it's like, I don't know, not the proper frequency of a red light and it's not gonna make my hair better? But whatever, dude. It's all we got, so might as well use it until I get a different device. Because I think it's proper red light. There are different qualities, though, of red light. Oh my god, should you turn this way? I think you should. turn this way. Oh, I can't be bothered to be all this crazy stuff. My skin looks pretty good besides this one pimple. Okay, so what are we going to talk about now that we've talked? Whoa, don't fall down. Hey. Listen, now what are we going to talk about? Now that we've talked about boys, we've talked about our intentions of getting rich by getting a rich husband. What are we going to talk about now? We're going to talk about, you need to be drinking water. That's what we need to talk about. You aren't drinking enough water. You know what that does? Your skin's not going to glow as much as it's supposed to glow. Your hair is not going to look as good. Your body is going to die. Go get some water. I don't care where you are. You're in a place where you could access water if you really wanted. Okay? You're going to go get it. And I'm not going to help you. Okay? Go now. Or else I'm sending the police, the alien police, after you. They're going to beam down from the stars. And they're going to find you. They're going to take you away for not being hydrated. Oh my fucking god, dude. This is such a nice feeling. Apparently they finished a series called The Handmaid's Tale. That series started in 2017. And it literally went 8 years. That's a long fucking time. I think a lot of these Netflix series are coming to a close. So it's like, what's next? It's like the end. 2025 is like the end of a few eras of Netflix series. So we're kind of like, what's going to happen now? Do I want to be an actor? I don't really think I do. I could try it, I guess, but I don't think it's the work for me. I like dancing. I like talking to people, but acting, I feel like acting's kind of difficult. And some people love it, some people do not. I would only act if I was playing, like, a character I was really in love with. Like, wanted to play. I would need some practice, though. This also does a massage, by the way. God damn. It's nice. Okay. Let's find something else to talk about. I moved my stuff in my apartment around a little bit. The altar is over here. You can't see it, but it's that thing. That's the vision board right there. That little picture up there, it's a man on top of another man, but it's not rated X, okay? It's rated PG-13, but it's intimate and cute, so that's why I got it. There's not a single gay man that's an adult that I know that doesn't have, like, gay art in their house. So I thought, I need to join the club. And here I am, joining the club. Oh my god, this was so nice. Okay, we need a new topic. Well, I was editing videos today. I was editing the episode 8 of Oblivion. My first playthrough. It's fucking hard. Editing is quite difficult. You really have to be in love with the editing process a little bit, or you're gonna hate being a YouTuber. A YouTuber who does like video game content, you're gonna hate it if you don't love the editing process. Seriously. because editing really makes your videos a lot better. You know, I like the first 10 episodes of my Skyrim playthrough, but I like the ones that I started editing better. Like, those are fun to watch. I don't rewatch the first, 10 episodes as much as I rewatch all the edited episodes, because it's just more fun to watch. And I think if I could get, at least a couple hundred of the video games, I really think I could be pretty substantial as far as making video game content. If I made the video games, consistently. And that's my goal. I was thinking about starting a new series. It's called Elden Ring. It's a video game, a fantasy video game. I want to stay on brand. And my brand is, fantasy video games. And, it's hard. It's hard to do more than 1 or 2 series. Because, I have to create a schedule now, is what I'm thinking, for when I release different videos. And I'm thinking I might do, maybe every week, release a new video. That seems pretty reasonable. The only problem is, you don't get to play. You don't get to play. Is the audio messed up? I hope it's not. Do you know how much it would suck if the audio's messed up? It is what it is. We'll see. But you don't get to play as much as you actually get to edit. So that's the downside. The red light stopped, so we're going to end the video. Hopefully the audio's not messed up. But if it is, whatever. Bye.